a week in the coastal town of Sorrento with sweeping views facing the Bay of Naples and the imposing Mount Vesuvius. It's our base for the week with excellent access to Capri, Naples, Positano, Amalfi, Herculaneum and Pompeii. First up, a short boat ride over to discover the amazing island of Capri, the 60s playground of the rich and famous. And now us. We recommend taking the short ride to Capri, getting some amazing views the higher you go and some prime selfie spots. For many though, the biggest attraction is the island's chairlift, which takes you nearly 2,000 feet above the sea on a 30-minute ride to the top of Mount Vesuvius to get the most incredible views. Then take the relaxing ride back down before heading out on a boat trip around the island to see any number of the 147 grottos or caves around Capri. The Amalfi coastline is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a 34-mile long stretch of 13 towns and villages built upon the rocky cliffs, with breathtaking views of the sea. The most famous of these are the picturesque and Instagram-ready Positano, Amalfi and Ravello. Amalfi the most famous, the most busy, and considering the prices we paid for ice cream, the most expensive. It's jam-packed with tourists and it's worth escaping to take a boat tour for a unique perspective of this stretch of coast. Our favourite though was Ravello. Perched on a hilltop more than 1,200 feet above the sea, it's a lot less crowded and much more refreshing. The imposing Mount Vesuvius is one of only two active volcanoes in continental Europe and stands 1,281 metres tall. It's a steep 45-minute walk and you'll eventually get to the top. You can still see steam rising today, a stark reminder that you're on top of a volcano in the red zone. And for anyone living around the villages and towns of Vesuvius in 79 AD, it was likely to be a very bad day. It last erupted in 1944 and is one of the most heavily monitored volcanoes in the world. And when you look at the commanding sweeping views from the top of Vesuvius, you'll see why. Herculaneum is a smaller, lesser known archaeological site from 79 AD. It's smaller, better preserved, and the first thing you see is death. This wealthy neighbourhood was covered under 20 metres of ash and preserved nearly intact. The frescoes have more colour and you can still walk on mosaic tiled floors. Pompeii is the other ancient city that was buried under volcanic ash and pumice after the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Today, it's one of the most popular archaeological sites in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Covering a staggering 163 acres, Pompeii can take a full day to see, and we got lost and couldn't find the same entrance. There are lots of things to see and live excavations taking place. It's worth seeking out some of the quieter roads and to see the remains of the Garden of the Fugitives, another stark reminder of what was lost.